It's your boy. Around dog. Back with another reaction. Look, today we got it's over. Mikey Williams is about to collapse. Um, I don't really know what to think of this. Mikey Williams is about to collapse. I guess it's because he's not playing college basketball. He hasn't attended classes or something like that. We gonna see. I don't think he attended
Needless
no
to say,
classes
it's
yet,
now hard to
y'all.
foresee Mikey Williams being in Memphis in the 2023-24 season.
Hey,
Even harder than it was before. Mikey found himself in a situation that could change the course of his promising career forever. Now, most of us have followed Mikey's journey from his high school dominance to
hey,
his commitment to the University of Memphis, but today we've got some updates that might make you question everything you thought you knew about this young phenom. I mean, think about it. The young starlet missed the Tigers' trip to the Dominican Republic, and as the fall semester recently began, he hasn't yet enrolled. This is a red
true.
flag waving high in the basketball world, and it's got everyone wondering what's going on. Mikey Williams is not
Sam.
officially reported to campus, but he's still listed on the program's most up to date online roster. The 19-year-old was arrested in April in California on not one, not two, but six felony gun charges and is awaiting his preliminary hearing. The legal process is nearly impossible to work around for head coach Penny Hardaway and his staff, but there isn't a known policy against enrolling students with felony charges at Memphis. But the bigger question here is, should they? It wouldn't be a good look for a university located in a city that's had its well documented struggles with gun violence. It wouldn't send the right message locally or
I'm
nationally.
just saying, bro. If I got millions of dollars, and even if he doesn't have millions of dollars, he has hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm a star. This nigga is a star. Now, y'all might not think he's the best basketball player in high school at the time. You feel me? Because he wasn't to me. Of course not. Um, but it's like, bruh, why throw all of that away, fool? Like, you not a gangster, fool. You fool. That nigga's a pussy, fool. Like, niggas play these roles. Well, you feel me? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't try to put an image out there that you don't need, bro. You a superstar. You on overtime every week. You on overtime Instagram page every day. What are we doing? Just saying, I don't need. If I ever
So,
had that,
what's the university going to
I'm,
do?
I'm staying in the
What's head
house
coach
all
Penny
day.
Hardaway's next move?
It wouldn't
And
even give
more
me
importantly, what does this
a
mean
chance
for
or
Mikey
opportunity for
Williams'
niggas to
future
do
in
this to me.
basketball?
For me to go
Is it
kill a
over
nigga.
before it ever truly began? But here's the kicker.
Feel me?
He's still listed on the program's roster. How does that even make sense? And guys, that's not even the craziest part. Here's the scoop. When Tigers coach Penny Hardaway was asked about Williams' situation, he didn't mince words. He said, "Nothing has changed thus far. With the program, he's part of it now. I don't know how long that goes. I want him to be here, but obviously, circumstances are going to dictate that." You see, back in 2020, Mikey was riding high, rated as the second best prospect in the entire class of 2023 by 24/7 Sports recruiting
Bro, that's
rankings.
amazing, bro.
That's no small feat,
Exactly.
believe me. But fast forward to today, and he's sitting at the 52nd spot in the overall rankings as a four-star prospect. It looked like he had it all lined up. All he had to do was put in the work, elevate his game, and boost his draft stock. But life has a way of throwing curveballs when you least expect it.
Can you do it?
What happened next wasn't just a setback. No, it was a serious blow. When you're in the spotlight and every move is under the microscope, the last thing you want is a misstep that could jeopardize your future. But tragically, that's exactly what happened.
Bullshit.
Now, let's rewind a bit. You might remember that Mikey made headlines earlier this year when he got entangled in a legal mess. In April, he was arrested on multiple felony charges in Southern California. And we're not talking about a minor slip up here. We're talking about 5 counts of felony assault with a firearm. Multiple felony charges, assault with a firearm. These aren't just words, they carry severe consequences. He pleaded not guilty to 5 counts of assault with a firearm and 1 count of shooting at an occupied vehicle. If he's convicted on all counts, he could be looking at up to 28 years behind bars. Now, that's a heavy burden for any young talent to bear. But what does this mean for Mikey's future in
That's
basketball?
Nigga,
But
that's
before
something
we get
for
into
any
it,
nigga in
some
life to
are
bear.
not going to
Nigga,
be
what
happy
the
about
fuck?
Mikey's potential
He
involvement.
bullshit.
One prominent voice speaking out is Gary Parrish, a Memphis graduate and CBS Sports college basketball analyst. He said, if you fire a loaded gun into a car filled with people and you are caught doing that, there are prices to pay. And the first price you got to pay is you can't play college basketball at my university. And he has been hammering this point home time and time again since April. But here's the thing. Memphis doesn't have the luxury of time to figure this whole thing out. They've got a program to run and a team to field. And with the recent setback, it's looking increasingly unlikely that Mikey Williams will be a part of that team.
Better sign somebody
Now,
else. You
let's
still
talk
got
about
time.
another key player in this drama,
Hey.
Alabama transfer Javon Quinterly. He's been
did
hovering on the
transfer.
horizon, and he made a big move to Memphis earlier in July.
I did see
You know what
that.
that means, right? The writing on the wall is getting clearer and clearer. Future. Mikey Williams is a basketball phenom, no doubt about it. He's got the athleticism, the skills, and the talent that make NBA scouts drool. During his high school career, he smashed scoring records and put up numbers that had never been seen before. I'll be upfront about it. Mikey is not your classic point guard. He doesn't quite possess the instincts or skills of a primary ball handler and distributor, at least not yet.
He's a shooting
But
guard.
he's got the potential to be a secondary playmaker. Now, where Mikey shines in
He don't
passing
pass.
is as a connective tissue
That
passer.
that
You know,
that
a
X
guy
and
who
A
can make
button
quick,
ain't
easy,
on the
yet
ain't on the
positive passes for
controller.
an offense to flow.
What
I'm
if you could make
saying
a
I
couple
did
extra
see
$1,000 a
JQ
month
telling
using
JQ
one little app
leave
on your
Alabama.
phone?
I was like, why he do that?
But here's the
But
catch.
I'm thinking
He's a
now.
much more potent scorer with the ball in his hands. He does show flashes of becoming more than a connector, but as of now, that's his main role. He has also got the will to be an off-ball defender. He often takes on the challenge of guarding the opposing team's best guard, like when he faced off against Amani Bates. But red flags have come up. Off-court behavior and decision-making are crucial factors that NBA coaches and recruiters consider. Work ethic, toughness, competitiveness, adaptability, and character all play a role in identifying the best players for the programs. But here's the thing. Mikey's talent on the court is undeniable. He's not just a player, he's a brand. Millions follow him on social media, and he made history by signing a sneaker deal with Puma while still in high school. That's next level stuff right there, guys. But let's be real. Not every high school basketball sensation with jaw-dropping highlights ends up shining on the NBA stage.
That's also
It's a
true.
harsh reality.
Look at
It
Kyrie
takes more
Walker,
than
his
talent to
ass.
make it to the big league.
Kyrie Walker's
Focus,
ass.
discipline, and steering clear of trouble. They're all part of the game. And right now, all eyes are on Mikey. Despite his mind-blowing skills on the court, he's facing some challenges that could define his journey. Being a pro athlete? Well, it comes with its share of temptations and pressures. Not everyone can handle it like a champ. Here's the deal. The NBA is a league of stars, and you rarely hear headlines like LeBron, Jokic, or Steph shoot 5 people, or any wild stuff like that. It's about making smart moves, staying out of trouble, and grinding it out on the hardwood. It's about making the right choices. I'm not claiming to have all the answers here. This is just my take on it. People might have different opinions, and that's cool.
You also gotta
Yes,
look at
Mikey could be destined for greatness in the
Almost
NBA.
played.
The potential is there. It's just a matter of nurturing it and making the right choices. So the big question remains, will Mikey make it to the NBA? Well, there is no definitive answer right now. Consequences. That arrest back in April, it wasn't just a minor hiccup. It's a game changer, a major setback for Mikey Williams' career. If he's found guilty and sentenced, his dream of playing college basketball at the University of Memphis, let alone the NBA, might vanish into thin air. Mikey's NIL, name, image, and likeness contracts are hanging by a thread. Companies are starting to distance themselves from him, and the first one to do so was Lace Clips, a sports tech company renowned for its wearable fitness trackers. In an interview with TMZ Sports, the Lace Clips president, Jonathan Nussbaum, made it crystal clear saying, he is not someone that will be associated with our brand going forward. Mikey's NIL journey took off while he was tearing it up in high school. In 2021, he made headlines by inking a major sneaker deal with none other than Puma. He also had an endorsement agreement with a tech company called I Got It, specializing in online auctions. His brand, it's massive. He's got a massive following on social media, and people from all walks of life are keeping a close eye on how this case unfolds. We're all hoping to see him back on the court at Memphis this season. It would be a genuine tragedy if Mikey's basketball career were to crumble under the weight of these claims. I mean, imagine if what he's accused of turns out to be true and he's found guilty. But before we go, let's pause for a moment and hear what some voices from the community have to say. One user shared their perspective saying he has the privileges and the opportunities to not have to act hard. These dudes need to focus on basketball, not street credibility. And another one dived in with some valuable advice, declaring, this should serve as a valuable lesson for all the aspiring young athletes out there. Now, if you want to know more about the arrest, be sure to watch this next video. It's over. Mikey Williams just ended his career.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, whatever the last person, whatever. You don't need no street cred if you a superstar, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's different if, like, your family and the people you know came from that. Like, John Wall and Damian Lillard, and, you feel me? They came from that. But he's trying to get into the, he don't need food. You know what I'm saying, fool? That's what I'm saying, fool. I don't know what niggas, you feel me? But that's all I'm saying. They don't. I forgot what I was gonna say. I had said I was gonna say something. I think it was probably that. Something like that. I don't know. But I'm saying, if you a superstar, don't throw your life away. That's all I gotta say, man. Hey, though, it's been your boy around. Oh, yeah. Peace.